Hello, my name is Dawson Davidson. I own Davidson Poultry Farm here in Cookeville, Tennessee, and I am 15 years old. And we raise heritage breeds of poultry and try to conserve these breeds and give them, well, sell them to customers here in town who are trying to raise awareness for poultry in Tennessee and all over the country. So we start with the chicks that we sell along with the adults because we sell live birds with the eggs. We sell hatching eggs that are just fertilized eggs that people can use in their incubator, and then we sell the initial live bird as a chick and as an adult. And then we also have my show birds that we sell to people. I teach classes here at the farm where we instruct people how to raise chickens, and then we have an intermediate class which is how to show people how to show the chickens, because it's a vast world with a huge community of people showing chickens, especially all across the country. So I try to teach people how to be prepared to go in this big event and how to be successful. And then I have my stock, which has a few national titles, and I buy my stock from across the country. Most of my heritage stock is from Arkansas with the Heritage Poultry Conservancy. It's with P. Allen Smith, who's a breed conservancy owner.
Hi, I'm Karen, and I'm a customer of Dawson's. I've known Dawson all of his life, and I'm so proud of him and the work that he does with his chickens. He's so knowledgeable, and he has a passion for this hobby that's turning into a business. And I've enjoyed buying eggs from him. They're delicious. That you can really tell a difference in the fresh eggs. I love knowing the environment where the chickens are kept, and I know that Dawson is very particular in the way that he runs his operation with the chickens.
Dawson's entrepreneurship, even though this is a tiny seed that we have started here, I'm excited to see what it can become and how it can grow. At 15, it is amazing to me what he's done, and it's exciting to me to see what he'll keep continuing to do. And I love it that other kids that maybe have never had an interest in this, he has brought interest to the school system. You know, he took his chickens to the schools, and kids that had never ever got to touch a chicken or see a chicken, they actually got to do it. And it was amazing how many kids after that knew who Dawson was and was like, oh, Dawson, you know, you have that chicken, and or asked to come out here and actually feed the chickens or see the chickens. And then even adults, people that I never ever thought in my wildest dreams would ever want to come and buy a chicken or raise a baby chicken, they do. And that's what I love because of Dawson, that he has brought an awareness back that it can be cool to love animals and start a little business and grow from that and learn from that.
We raise silver gray Dorking large fowl birds. They are from Rome. That's where they originated from, and when they were brought into America in the 1800s, they were used as a meat bird. So they're a large built bird, and they're the main purpose is for meat. Since they became really critical to find, it became more effective for people to start showing them and get interest in people raising these instead of raising them for meat. So those are the large fowl birds. They're gorgeous. The males are silver with black, and the hens are a salmon-breasted color. The bantams we raise are not a heritage breed. They are called the Belgian D'Anvers Bantam. They're a really tiny, minute bantam that are from Belgium. I have a couple different colors that I raise, and we show those. They're a small bird, but is effective because they're so compact. They don't eat a lot, they don't drink a lot, and they're easy to keep in confinement, and they do really well at shows. The overall maintenance of running a farm, especially with chickens that are very dirty creatures, is somewhat easy and somewhat hard. It's a whole lot different when there's 2 chickens, and then when there's 35 that are super expensive and have to have a lot of upkeep. So the basic ins and outs is once a baby chick is hatched or we get in chicks, they get started off with feed. That's from organic suppliers that are around the southern states, and we feed that to them until they're about 6 weeks old, and then they come outside into our chicken tractors that are stationed outside where they get to eat grass and play with their friends, and then it becomes a little more difficult when they're adults, because then they're actually going to start producing eggs. and breeding for us. And that's when it really gets difficult to know who should I keep and who shouldn't, because there's a standard to go by.
I noticed the difference right away in the pies I make. My daughter noticed it in her baking. She bakes a lot of cakes, and we could tell a difference even when we just cooked the eggs for breakfast. They were delicious. The yolk is so much brighter and richer, and the quality is so different from the store-bought eggs. I love that they're organic. I love that he takes such pride in the quality.
So now I'll show you our facility. This is where our silver gray Dorkings are housed. We have our roosting poles here, and it's bedded with shavings. Shavings is really easy to clean up. You can just get a shovel and daily clean. These are our nesting boxes where the hens will lay eggs. And this is a wooden barn, so it keeps in heat really well when it's winter. The heat comes in and stays in here. Our nesting boxes, we have 8 nesting boxes that are here. And there's sort of a rule of thumb, 1 nesting box fits 3 hens. So we could have close to 45 hens in here.
I'm not saying it for that. That's the biggest thing that I'm impressed with, that at a young age he is so passionate about this. And I love food, so I like agriculture.